I've really loved living in the Southwest. There's an unlimited amount of diverse adventures and classic American destinations, and I'm really excited about this next part of the road trip through California, Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico. So I've reluctantly left Yosemite and I'm driving southeast to Death Valley on the California border because I'm trying to use local roads and stay off the interstates as much as possible. Today was an endless day of small communities, little ghost towns, and long, empty, endless roads. No cars in sight for hours and hours, just roads, gravel roads, dirt roads. You get the picture. That's what happens when you try and stay off the interstates. When I thought I couldn't go any further, I finally made it to 190 feet below sea level at the Furnace Creek campground. The tent is set up. The light around is pretty amazing. You can see it behind me. I think the sunset is going to be incredible tonight. But yeah, it's pretty amazing just to see the comparison from Yosemite to Death Valley in about a 6.5-hour drive. The difference in landscape, wildlife, colors, temperatures. I'm in a tank top now. But I'm excited to scope this place out. I've never been here before, so it'll be cool to do a little bit of exploring. I was really surprised by how much I enjoyed Death Valley. This place is remote, desolate, stark, a little eerie, and gives you an amazing respect for the men and women that cross this land to settle and explore the West. Alright, made it to Red Rock outside of Las Vegas. Left Death Valley this morning and had a pretty good drive over here. Saw some wild horses outside of Death Valley and then a wild burro here outside of Red Rock. It's beautiful. Weather's kind of perfect. I need some exercise, so I'm going to go for a bike ride around the scenic tour. 16 to 18 miles, something like that, with a bunch of elevation change. I think 2,000 feet, so it'll probably kick my butt. I haven't been exercising a ton. But I'm looking forward to moving, sweating, and just experiencing this whole beautifulness behind me on my bike. Yesterday I rode the 15-mile loop around Red Rock on my bike, which was tough, especially because I'm not in good cardio shape right now. The first 4 miles were like this super steep incline. I stopped a couple times for water. Midway through the hardest hills, like I'll stop, get some more water. Bad idea, almost barfed. And the moment I got off my bike, my legs were shaking and trembling, and I had to sit down on the side of the road. All the cars driving by, kind of like a car accident, like what happened over here? But finally got back on the bike, made it through the rest of the hills. And then the way down was just spectacular. I mean, you cruise down these little winding roads, and when you look up, there's these incredible mountain formations, rocks everywhere, beautiful colors of red rocks. After the ride, I was off to downtown Las Vegas for dinner and drinks. Day 6, downtown Las Vegas. Got some Dunkin' Donuts, for breakfast. Just walked around a little bit last night, played a little bit of Wheel of Fortune, had a really good meal and a couple cocktails. Now hitting the road for Sedona. Feeling a little tired. There's downtown Vegas behind me. I'm feeling pretty tired. I think all the couple of drinks tonight are really catching up, so ready to get a little bit more clean and cleansed, and I think Sedona's the right spot for that. But I've never really been to downtown Vegas, so it was cool to see. Kind of sad this morning, really empty and quiet, and people who are still either drunk or awake before 8 a.m. I guess I'm one of them. Different kind of crowd in this trip for sure. I was looking forward to seeing the Hoover Dam, but I didn't realize that the new bridge is a complete bypass and that you can't even see the dam from it. Oh well, I guess there's always next time. To keep up with the weather theme, it started raining as soon as I crossed into Arizona, and that quickly became hail. I almost stopped for lunch at the famous Roadkill Cafe on Route 66, but decided to keep going as I was super excited to get to Sedona. Alright, it's day 7. I'm in Sedona on Schnebly Hill Road, which is a funny word to say. Doing a little off-roading in the Jeep, exploring some of the beautiful scenery all around. Definitely part of the Sedona experience. Off-roading, seeing all of this. I'll take you to the edge. Took a really good yoga class last night. Today I'm going to go get an aura photograph and maybe some chakra cleansing, because that's what you do in Sedona. It's a vortex, good energy here, and of course incredible scenery. It's pretty good. Alright, it's day 8 outside of Sedona, Arizona. Been kind of a slow day. It's been hailing, it just stopped. There it is again. A couple of times, lots of rain, so I haven't been able to go for hikes in Sedona like I'd wanted. We got a pretty good yoga class in Flagstaff this morning. Got some work done, so it was good to kind of catch up on emails. Hitting the road again tomorrow, heading to Tucson, and then toward New Mexico. I'm going to go to Tombstone on the way, and then into New Mexico, Carlsbad Cavern, Santa Fe, and Taos next week. So looking forward to getting on the road again, but it's been nice to take a couple of days just to kind of reset, recharge here in Arizona. Sedona and Flagstaff are pretty awesome. This weather's been a little bit atypical, so just trying to take advantage of it as much as I can and use it as some downtime to write and catch up on work. It's day 9. I'm in Sedona, Arizona. Woke up to hailstorms. It might have snowed overnight. It's May 1st. That's a little atypical. Definitely been cold. I think I've had 10 hailstorms on this trip so far. You can see the beautiful scenery behind me, but I'm ready to be out of the cold, heading south toward Tombstone where it's in the 80s, so I can put some shorts. Haven't gotten to do as much as I want to do in Arizona, not as much hiking or exploring because of the weather. Saguaro National Park is another place that I'd never been to, but was so glad I chose to stop at. It's an awesome landscape of desert mountains with thousands and thousands of enormous cacti. Besides the saguaros, it's pretty much an empty park, but it has a super peaceful energy. I left Saguaro, and as I pulled into the hotel, I saw what would be my last Roadrunner, which is kind of symbolic because tonight's also my last In-N-Out burger. So for those of you that are unfamiliar, In-N-Out is very California and goes hand in hand with beaches, surfing, and everything else West Coast. The menu is simple and consists of burgers, cheeseburgers, double cheeseburgers, French fries, you get it. The milkshakes are made from what I'm guessing must be unicorn tears or something equally as magical and are worth every single calorie in them. and there are dozens of web pages devoted to their secret menu for those in the know. Growing up in Texas, cowboys in the Wild West were definitely part of the culture. I even spent a few family vacations at a dude ranch, so Tombstone was for sure on the list of stops. I was secretly hoping that Val Kilmer would turn the corner as Doc Holliday, even though I knew it wasn't going to happen. It was a Monday morning, so I had the place pretty much to myself. And just like in Death Valley, I was amazed at how tough the pioneers and settlers of the American West must have been to make it in a place so remote and desolate. It's hot, dusty, there's a serious lack of shade here, and I'm loving every minute of it. But why were they always wearing black in all those old pictures? Again, now I'm in Bisbee, Arizona, which is super hard to describe, but it's really, really neat little town. Very eclectic, kind of a throwback to old school. Lots of hotels, little antique shops, coffee shops, tons of colors in the buildings, and it really looks like the people who live here appreciate and want to take care of their town. So good stops today. I'm excited that they were on the list and I made it to stop in both. I'm going to grab some coffee and then hit the road again and head up to White Sands. Another stamp in my passport, another national monument to hit.